Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively,
I'm Office Bloke Daz. I'm Office Bloke Daz. I'm Office Bloke Daz. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Have you gone wrong?
I'm
broke.
Switch you off and on again.
Reboot him.
I've been programmed, haven't I?
Right, I get you. We are the Office Blokes. Android, iOS. We're doing a video about Apple, so I just wanted to get it out there.
Right,
I'm
fair
Android,
enough.
and I'm not Apple.
You are.
I thought it was a $5 billion apples.
Yeah. It's a cider farm.
That's a really,
I've misunderstood that.
huge, massive
I
barrel of
thought I
apples.
was doing something on Stamford Press.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like Stamford Press. Yeah, we are the Office Blokes. Just click the link below. It'll take you everywhere.
Yeah.
Just all the things. Do it. Right, inside the $5 billion Apple headquarters.
Do you know what? It's not going to be better than our headquarters here.
No, we've got
We've got a snooker table, we've got a dartboard, we've got a bar that's stocked.
What more do you need?
Do you know what we don't have here that most places do, and we don't have one in this building?
Go on.
Oh, yeah.
Microwave oven.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We banned it.
They were banned.
Yeah.
From
I don't have one at home anyway.
No, they got banned
So
here.
I don't really
Do you
care.
not?
No.
Do you know why they got banned? Because people bring food in that stinks, man. I bet they don't have
Microwave
that apple.
stinky fish
I
in
bet
the
they,
office.
Yeah. And these people bring the... We're multicultural here, aren't we? We've got very varied nationalities. And people bring the food in from their country and it fucking stinks, man.
It's like surstrumming every day, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we had to ban the microwave. I bet Apple don't have microwaves in theirs. Unless they will be in like a cupboard somewhere.
They just put 20 iPhones round the burrito and it just goes
Possibly. So if you want them cabinets where you have to put your hands into the gloves, won't you?
Yeah. Anyway,
enclosed.
We've just seen what $5 billion gets you with the SoFi Stadium. Which was
amazing.
Unbelievable. So I'll tell you what, if Apple are spending that, then they're taking the pants in you. They're charging too much for their phones. That's all
you think.
Anyway, let's get into it. Inside the $5 billion Apple headquarters. Let's do it.
What looks like a giant spaceship parked in the lush flats of Cupertino, California, is actually tech giant Apple's new HQ.
Huge.
Fittingly named the Apple Park, this stunning architecture sprawls across 176 acres of land and might just be one of the most stunning campuses in the world.
It's really cool.
Despite its incredibly futuristic looks, the Apple Park has been a long time in the making, with Steve Jobs first announcing the project way back in 2006. It took 8 long years of planning, proposals and permit applications. But by 2014, construction was well underway. And by 2017, the vast Apple workforce was already starting to move in. The massive ring-shaped building is now an iconic symbol of the Apple brand and is a fantastic testament to the company's dedication to effortless design, sustainability and the future of technology. It was a...
does look like solar panels for the whole roof, doesn't it?
Yeah, couldn't they make it like that apple shape? They missed the trick there, I think.
That would have been great, wouldn't it?
You wouldn't imagine having to plan that in Trafford.
With
our council.
You'd still be going now, wouldn't you?
You wouldn't even get close.
Oh, wow.
You're right. I mean, logistically, I guess doing the Apple shape probably would have thrown loads of curveballs and added another billion on probably. But you're right. That would have been even more iconic if it would have been the Apple.
I think they can afford it though.
Yeah, what's another billion when you're spending $5 billion? You've got 6, haven't you?
Yeah, of course they have.
Yeah.
You really has the phone out, don't you? And there's another billion for you.
Well, that's what happens when you don't pay tax, isn't it? You can spend $5 billion.
Yeah. That's another story, that one.
Estimated that the campus would cost just $500 million to put together. However, the land alone cost $160 million, and the costs quickly started to overrun. By 2011, the budget in place had multiplied to a little under $3 billion, and when it was all said and done, Apple were looking at a bill closer to $5.
Wow.
A $5 billion build is a big sum of...
Who the fuck was in charge of that budget?
I know, yeah. That was
Same person
spending it.
Same person that's in charge of HS2 over here.
Yeah,
They've just come straight over and gone, yeah, I can do that. I've done
Imagine
a big
being sat
project.
in that meeting. I want to propose this. Look at this. How much is that going to cost? $500 million. Yeah, all right, go for it.
Yeah.
Where do I sign? Sign. Next thing, got some bad news. The first milestone meeting. What? It's not going to be $500 million.
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking at? You know, a little bit over, 5 million over.
Yeah.
Now 3 billion.
10 times that.
Yeah. Well, isn't HS2 on track to be about 200 billion?
Whatever they say
English
it's on
pounds.
track.
So
Whatever
you
they
did
say it's
there.
on track for, it'll be like 10 times more.
Is that on track upon every time you say it?
Yeah, see what you did there.
money for any company to justify. Any company except Apple, that is, who's currently worth $2 trillion and is estimated to profit around $60 billion by the end of this year alone.
Just profit.
So where was all that money spent and what makes the Apple Park so incredible? For starters, the campus is made up of multiple buildings. However, 80% of the land is still considered to be green space. Apple and the designers put a lot of effort into making the park fit seamlessly into nature, planting over 9,000 drought-resistant trees throughout the grounds, including cherry, apricot, olive, and of course, a few varieties of apple.
Apple trees.
You'd have to, wouldn't
And
you?
it is one of those trees is known as the tax write-off tree, and they if it's still green space in it, I guarantee there's government subsidies. They've not paid $5 billion. No chance.
Bet they have.
No, in California, I guarantee there's subsidies to have green space,
Right.
Because there's
Right, so plant so
a lot
many
of
trees
development.
and stuff like that. X amount of the square footage is green.
I'm all
and you
for
get so
stuff
much
like that.
back.
Incidentally, it sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
I
having
get
a
that.
dig, but I think that's. I'm
Where's the
all for it.
marijuana
Yeah.
plants?
Well, it's legal in California now.
They
isn't
look
it?
a bit
So-
like that there, don't they?
Yeah. That's where you want. That's the hangout for the staff, innit?
Yeah,
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
that'll be where they do the product launches and stuff as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's like a stage, doesn't it? And
does
a
look like
bit
a
of an
stage, yeah.
auditorium.
encourage workers to maintain a healthy lifestyle, the grounds feature 3.2 kilometres worth of various walking and running trails, as well as 1,000 bikes that can be used to commute between the buildings. Other lifestyle facilities include a gym, wellness centre, and a couple of basketball courts. There's also a huge 2-storey yoga studio where the desk jockeys can wind down and ease out their back pain. The campus really does look after its staff and the environment too. All of the buildings are incredibly eco-friendly, with the main ring construction being home to one of the world's largest rooftop solar farms. The solar-covered roof generates up to 17 megawatts of power, which is enough to meet 75% of the campus's energy demand during peak times.
Love
The
that.
rest of the campus's needs are met by on-site fuel cells powered by biofuel or natural gas. The main building also utilises a natural ventilation system, meaning that it doesn't use traditional heating and cooling methods for 9 months of the year, furthering the space's green credentials. Nicknamed the Spaceship, or the Ring, the central circular building is quite a sight to behold. Sitting 4 stories high, it has over 1.2 million square feet of office space and enough room to accommodate up to 12,000 members of staff. To bring the outside world in, the designers incorporated a lot of glass into the build, and the construction even features the largest curved glass panes in the world. There are 800 of the 45-foot tall curved glass panels around the building's exterior, and around 3,000 smaller panels to be found within. The low-energy LEDs, natural sunlight, and sheer amount of see-through material make the spaceship a stunningly bright place to be, which I'm sure is great at keeping the some 12,000 staff members feeling energized throughout their long working days. Despite being hidden from sight, one of the most amazing spaceship features happens to be found deep underground. The main ring is one of the few buildings in the US and the world to make use of base isolation, which protects the ring from even the worst of Californian earthquakes. The isolation system is made up of 692 huge stainless steel plates, which allow the building to shift up to 4 feet in any given direction without causing any structural damage. Also to be found underground is an expansive parking area and road network that's completely hidden from sight. Putting these amenities underground was an absolute necessity in order to maximize the green space in and around the Apple Park. Other features to be found around the campus include 7 cafes, with the largest being sprawled across 3 levels with enough seating for 3,000 people. The huge catering team says it has enough capacity to feed around 15,000 people every lunchtime, so there's definitely some growing room if Apple decides to expand its already huge workforce. Also within the park's ground,
Not that.
It's
No
crackers,
microwave
isn't
though.
it?
Yeah, 5 billion and not a microwave inside. You were in charge of procurement on that front, weren't you?
How often do you think in those cafes someone says, "Remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away," and then everyone goes, "Oh, you fucking know." He's gonna say
Frank,
that.
get back to your room.
Shut up.
Back to the basement.
It'd be the janitor, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Scared
of
around
course it had
saying
to
that,
be.
doing that to
Yeah.
everyone. An apple a day and all that.
Won't be the janitor. He'll be the normal one.
Probably will, actually. You're right.
is the inspiring Apple Auditorium, formerly known as the Steve Jobs Theatre. The spectacular circular glass building mirrors the spaceship in its form and is topped with the world's largest carbon fibre roof. The theatre includes a 42-foot high glass elevator that takes guests underground to the 1,000-seat auditorium. Made from chemically tempered glass, the elevator is also considered to be the tallest freestanding glass elevator in the world. Other buildings dotted around the park include a 100,000 square foot fitness centre, 2 300,000 square foot research and development facilities, a care clinic and the visitors centre, which happens to be the only building in the entire park that guests can visit without a pass. The Apple Park Visitor Centre is all under one roof, but is divided into 4 very special sections. A 10,000 square foot Apple store filled with the latest Apple products, a 2,000 square foot cafe, an observation deck where you can look over the campus, and a designated AR experience area. The AR area includes a scale model of the entire Apple Park, offering visitors an employer's look at life on campus. The Apple Park is so full of amazing features and amenities, more so than almost any other work environment in the world. Apple has thought of everything, from their environmental footprint to keeping their workforce full up with food, leisure and creativity. There have been a few complaints about the open plan office spaces, with some workers saying that they are distracting, counterproductive and removes opportunity for privacy. But still, the futuristic facility has been incredibly well received and has set a new world standard in how amazing a work environment can truly be.
I think that was amazing.
Yeah,
Wow,
incredible
what a
place.
building.
You see why the world leaders in what they do. But do you know what gets me about that?
Go on.
Some staff still have the audacity to fucking complain.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You're in probably the best
Yeah.
office space in the planet.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah. How
And
lucky
with the
you
best
are to
facilities.
be
How
there.
lucky you are to be working
Yeah.
in one of the leading companies of the world. Of world commerce, and they go, well, the office space is a little bit shit, and I'm a bit distracted by Brian over there. Go and work for Google, you knob. That's what I'd say.
Go work for Google, you knob, needs to be a quote. That's amazing. Love that.
But they complain. Where are you complaining
I
for?
know,
Look at the facilities you've got on hand, you
Look at what
dickhead.
you've got there. You've
Yeah.
got this. Oh, I mean, it's not quite as good as our offices, I know, but I mean, it's getting there, isn't it?
No, they're nowhere near like ours. You have to walk fucking miles to go to HR there if you've got a complaint. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just go
Get a
upstairs.
bus or something, haven't
Then you get thrown out.
you? Yeah, and it's not got any microwaves.
More
Anyway.
abusive than any other department in here.
I wonder if places like that do away with money, because it's their own compound. I wonder if you have an Apple prepaid card for the cafe and all that sort
Oh, I
of
guess,
stuff. 'cause-
yeah, I would
That'd be
guess so.
subsidised.
Yeah.
No, I know
Maybe.
that, but I know places are, even over here, so certain places are trying to do, you're not using cash anymore, you're using their card.
Currency.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
they do there. They must
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Well,
I
look
don't
at
think you probably won't have to pay, I'm thinking.
Disneyland, they have Disneyland dollars or whatever, don't they?
Yeah.
That sort of
Yeah.
idea, I'm thinking.
Do you know, I used to work for a company years ago when I was a kid. When I say I was a kid, I was 17. And I was just fresh out of school and all that. I was working for this company. And they used to give you a book of what they call, you won't remember these, you will.
Yeah.
Luncheon vouchers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was like a checkbook. And it had different denominations in it. And the restaurants used to take them, like Greg's would accept them, McDonald's took
Yeah.
them. Places like that. They used to
Oh.
give you that. When you get your paycheck at the end of the month, they used to give you a book of luncheon vouchers as well. So you used to buy your lunches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
How long did it take you to figure out how to forge them?
Oh, it wasn't long. I don't know how long it took me, even less, to figure out where they stored them.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
They need to forge them and knew where they kept them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, dear,
Yeah, it's good that though, right?
Amazing
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
Absolutely
enjoyed that.
amazing
Fantastic building.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Imagine going that's work every day.
That'd be incredible,
It's
wouldn't
crazy,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
You're never going to get an office like that again. And there's got to be a lot of pressure that goes with that, because if you screw up and you end up getting sacked, you're going to go from that to
Google
Yeah.
yeah, you knob.
to Sony. So I'm like, but imagine companies like that, Sony, Google, they've all got probably state-of-the-art offices that, comparative. Might not be as big.
Yeah,
not that level though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
That's
bet
just
Google
incredible,
have got
isn't it?
something pretty impressive, but
Yeah, we'll have to find out, won't we?
yeah,
Companies
Look at
like that
that one
take
as well.
about 28 days to order a box of staples, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
a $1 box of staples costs $25 by the
Stapler
time
runs
it's
out.
ordered.
Get it
It
signed
always
off
runs
in-
out when you're using it, your stapler.
Dreadful. Dreadful.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Anyway.
great that though.
Hope you guys enjoyed that too. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the bell. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.